show. Again, if you are just joining us, Andrew, for the first time in nearly 15 years, will be taking your questions, your comments live on 1-866-376-8255. It's exciting. People are starting to process these calls. I promise we're going to get to you. Andrew, it is the time of year where a lot of us are very susceptible. We kind of start to feel the winter blues, and a lot of us start to not feel too good. You've got a product called Immune Factors.
Well, this is a product that this is the time of year. We don't spend time talking about this on television often, but it's a product that this time of year takes on sort of a life of its own. Because I think we go online, we start looking for supplements that support immune health, because this is the time of year the weather starts changing. Right. We start sleeping a little bit less because there's more things going on. The holidays are coming. We might not eat as healthily this time of year as we do the rest of the year. So all the things that we know challenge our immune system kind of take a little bit more of a role in our life than the rest of the year. And this is simply a product that, as long as we know there are things that are adversely affecting our immune system in terms of our lifestyle and our diet, then why not do something that's been shown to support your immune system in the face of those kinds of changes? And this is one of those products that you think would be very critically viewed in terms of reviews. And if you read the reviews, they're very well written, very intelligently written reviews, but it's basically a perfectly reviewed product. There's 430 reviews you can see on the screen there, and just the 5-star, 384. With the 4- and 5-star reviews, you're at 406 reviews. So there are only 24 reviews out of 430 that aren't 4- or 5-star reviews. So
if you're the kind of person where, just as certain as the seasons will change, you always get sick every single winter season, definitely try Immune Factors, because a lot of us, we feel very vulnerable, and maybe it's age, maybe it's something that we're just kind of vulnerable to. You have to try this product, because for so many folks, it is a go-to year upon year upon year. One of the things as well that you can feel good about, if you are joining us for the first time, is the idea that everything in there is proven. I mean, Andrew, the level, the ingredients, the balance, the harmony of everything, you've spent years perfecting this.
And that's exactly what I was going to say, is that this is something, if you look at our original immune support product from 30+ years ago, it was vitamin C and B12. Then it was vitamin C, B12, and a full B complex. Then we added echinacea. Then we added golden seal. Then we added astragalus. Then we added a special mushroom complex. And then we added better standardizations of all those plant-based ingredients as they became available over the decades. And of course, because so many of these things have become more affordable, this is another example of a product that costs less today than it cost when I introduced it more than 3 decades ago. And of course, it works even better because it's an even more comprehensive and an even more bioavailable product than when I introduced it over 3 decades ago.
So that gives you some idea. And obviously, the quality of what's in there, the purity, additive-free. I know a lot of you ask questions, and you send me these questions as well about, well, what vitamins should I take and when should I take them? I promise we're going to get to all of that. But for the first time in 15 years, we have our first phone caller. Andrew Lessman. It is Debbie in Florida. Debbie, welcome to the Monday Night Show. Debbie, do you have a question for Andrew?
Yes, I do, and I just want you to know I love both of you guys so much.
Oh, thanks, Debbie.
You work well together.
Oh, thank you.
Andrew, I've been taking your supplements for years, and I just ordered yesterday your Woman's Wellness.
Great.
Is that a non-GMO soy?
Absolutely. Like all of my products, when you look at those buzzwords out in the marketplace that you know you want to avoid in terms of food, we do the same things in terms of a supplement. So all my products are gluten-free. All ingredients that the definition of GMO or non-GMO would apply to, absolutely, positively non-GMO. In fact, things at home, we eat things like soybeans and stuff like that, but of course they're organic, they're non-GMO, so yes, that's the only way we could make that product. And it was very difficult when I first introduced that product 20 years ago because there was no non-GMO material available.
That's right.
And we had to wait until we could twist someone's arm to get non-GMO material available to make it, so great question.
Thank you so much. It really eased my mind on that, and I look forward to getting it and trying it.
Great. Well, you'll love it. You'll absolutely love it, Debbie.
Thank you so much, and I love all your products.
All right. Thanks, Debbie.
Thank you,
Take
Debbie.
care. Good night.
You see, it's wonderful. And Andrew and I were talking backstage because I know you feel...
Fun to do this.
It's fun to do this. I know you feel the same way. We listen to Andrew. We enjoy understanding what goes into a product, but there's a wonderful sense of connection doing it.
What I should also say, what Debbie was talking about, women's wellness. Women's wellness, ultimate women's wellness, these are products that were specifically formulated over 20 years ago, back in the day when many women were using synthetic hormones that we now know are not particularly good for us. Bioidenticals, another story that you could work with your doctor on. But these are natural products to help with the very sometimes severe and often debilitating symptoms of perimenopause and menopause, whether it's hot flashes, night sweats, interruptions of sleep, kind of the emotional disturbances, mood disturbances that could come with those hormonal changes. So women's wellness, that's our family of products that help in that area.
If you've got a question, Andrew is here to answer them. 1-866-376-8255. This is going to be a fun night tonight. I think, Andrew, for a lot of us, we want to do the best for our health. We want to make wise choices and investments in ourselves, and sometimes it's hard to know what to choose. With Immune Factors, is there an age limit in terms of how young you can be, how old? Is there anything that we need to know?
No, this is something, a product like this, I typically say that over the age of, say, 12 years old, as long as someone weighs 80, 90, 100 pounds, that's fine. One capsule, and because the key ingredients are nutrients and botanicals that have all been proven safe. I don't make medicines or drugs. I don't make products that require a warning or anything like that. I leave that to the pharmaceutical companies. What we do here is try to fill the gaps in terms of our diet, in terms of our lifestyle, that's changed the availability of the things we need to maintain the healthiest life possible.
And on that note, we're going to head over this way, and talking of a healthy lifestyle,